Looney, Laura. A woman calls up a talk show host, seeking succor for the racist slurs spoken by her husband's family, and instead of understanding, she gets insults. That's because the caller was a black woman complaining about the attitudes and expressions of her white husband's family. The host, Laura Schlesinger, sounded more like a bar bouncer than a counselor, as she lambasted the woman for being hypersensitive, adding if she didn't have a sense of humor, perhaps she and others like her shouldn't marry outside their race. Putting aside the obvious nuttiness of calling Schlesinger to complain about racism, it's kind of like asking Medusa for a kiss. You might get one, but it's going to cost you. The host belittled the caller for calling and based much of her argument on the language used by black comedians on HBO. She never listened to the woman, cut her off constantly, and then when the caller challenged her, she hung up on her. Why call a racist to complain about racism? Talk shows aren't talk shows anymore. They're shock shows where so-called hosts delight in demeaning and humiliating, if not callers, then listeners. To say they are crude or impolite is understatement. The more outrageous, the better, for controversy can mean ratings, and ratings are everything. Their job isn't to illuminate a problem, nor to help those in need. Their job is to keep people anxious, isolated, and at each other's throats. At this job, they excel. From death row, this is Mumia, Abu Jamal. These commentaries are recorded by Noel Hanrahan of Prison Radio.